stop us from achieving this utopian future will fade away. And that's what the Time magazine cover story was about, the singularity. But this is also very utopian, and utopianism is what's really scary also.
Yes.
Because if you take a look at the history of humankind, was it Christianity that caused some of the problems, for example, in the Inquisition, or was it utopianism? It was utopianism. Was it atheism that led to the gulags, or was it utopianism? It was utopianism. Is it Islam that's causing our problems in terms of terrorism, or is it a utopian version pushed by Osama bin Laden? It's utopianism. They think they can create a worldwide caliphate that will bring God's kingdom here on earth in this. And when you get utopian, you end up with the ends justifying, or the means justifying the end.
Yes.
Now, these are not people who are promoting violence or anything of that kind, but their drive is of that ilk, so that if they ever got in positions of power, I'm afraid that they could start talking about kind of mandatory things in terms of transhumanism. Mostly right now what they want to do is have the government fund it all, because they're very also left-wing politically.
Of course.
And so they say, well, we have to have equality of results. We can't have well, you can really get deep into this. There was a book called Remaking Eden by a Princeton, of course, biologist who talks about how eventually we will become what would be akin to spirit beings, but we will be immaterial minds.
Oh, wow.
And this will come about from this kind of seizing control of our own evolution, remaking the human being, and eventually it's almost like Brave New World. There'll be castes of the naturals and the enhanced, and the enhanced will, of course, be in control of everything, and the naturals, if they're nice to us, will allow us to kind of live out our poor humdrum lives. Part of this is very futuristic, but part of it is very dangerous because of the anti-humanism, the anti-belief in the sanctity of human life, the anti-belief in human exceptionalism because they wish to turn us into clay to be molded like a pot. And also the, I think, frankly, desperation that a lot of this shows, because it's very sad when you think about it.
Well, Wesley, you're very insightful, and I would agree with you that it's the drive for utopianism, the drive, the desire to create a better world now that is motivating so many of the evils that have been perpetrated throughout human history.
And it's nihilistic in the extreme. I mean, when it reminds me of a Woody Allen joke, and the Woody Allen joke goes something like this. Two ladies are talking, and one lady went to a restaurant, and the second lady says, Agnes, how did you like the restaurant? And Agnes says, oh, the food was terrible, and such small portions. It's a great joke, and that really summarizes transhumanist thinking. Human beings are not good enough, we're not smart enough, we're not healthy enough, we don't have enough capacities, we're limited by the human biological state, and we all die so quickly.
Wesley, the frustrating thing about this, and perhaps the nuance to it, is it's unlike the Age of Aquarius or harmonic convergence in the New Age movement, where in this movement, in transhumanism, these are sitting PhDs that chair departments at Cambridge, Harvard, Princeton, Yale, all the big universities.
Yes, that's correct.
And so there's the academic impetus behind this, to where if you're really enlightened, if you're truly educated, then this is what you believe. And if you disagree with us, we're not going to grant your dissertation and you won't get the doctorate.
Well, that's, as we know, that's what's happening in the academy quite a bit now.